progress.
Yes.
Who are we?
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome, fair travelers, to another episode of the Traveling Renaissance Fair podcast with your guides, Alicia Russo.
Who? Margo. Just Margo. That's all you get.
Mm-hmm. And welcome to the very first video audio podcast. Yeah. But we do have a very special guest.
He just appeared.
Yeah, my name is Ricky Rivera from Second Gear Customs.
How y'all doing today?
Thank you very much for coming in. I got a cat on my lap.
Oh, Marley.
Yeah, this is Marley. Yes, you may have heard him in previous episodes.
Hi. Say hi to the people.
Yes.
Here you are.
He blends in with the t-shirt very well.
Here we go. Who's a good baby?
Gadget!
Well, welcome. Now
you see you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. You know what we look like. End the video now.
Quick. Yeah. Alicia Russo is like, let's dress up for this. And I arrive and he's in a t-shirt.
Well, I was sporting off
I didn't get that.
the old logo, so.
Told you that memo in person.
Did you?
Yeah. After work. You were dead.
My bad.
Yeah.
So, if you guys haven't seen it yet, but probably be on Facebook, definitely be on TikTok, we showcased our brand new logo.
Oh yeah, we have a TikTok now. Surprise!
There'll be a couple videos on there, and so the main thing for TikTok, we want to try new things, and so I think, well, we will be at the Ames Renaissance Fair from April 13th to 14th.
Yes, we were invited.
Yes, we
to
are.
Be a part of the Ames Renaissance
We're partners
Fair.
with there, so we will have a booth there. We are excited, a little bit nervous. But we will have videos. I think we also said to be an unofficial photographer, so one of us will be at the booth, one of us will be taking photos.
I love to wander around and talk to random strangers. I'm really good at it for some reason.
And that's one of the new things in 2024. We're really excited about that. We will also be expanding a little bit at a lot of the Iowa fairs. When I work with Craig and Katrina at Vicente's Valuables, we will have like a question of the day and things like that. Same with our booth as well. It'll be really exciting. So this year we're really diving into the podcast and trying to get it out into the world.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we're gonna have a few like crowd interactive things, such as like the question of the day. But I want to get like a blackboard or some kind of like drawing thing going on where we can have other people come in and give their input or just have some fun. Have a place for people to hang around and.
We will have a few books too. One might be a guest book of each day. See how many people come and visit us, and the one might be just a thing you liked about this fair, something like that. So it'd be kind of fun to get more interaction with people, which would be really fun.
Definitely.
And plus having just fun in general, interacting with people. We will have a little interview corner too, so we'll have live interviews at that fair. Should be interesting.
Please come visit and talk to us in person. We'd love to see you.
So yes, the social. So our main website, which we created a few weeks ago, is trfpodcast.com. From there, it'll have links to our Patreon page. We can listen to the podcast there, which also is the Patreon page. We'll have a Spotify link too.
Accessibility.
Mm-hmm. We also have a Facebook page. We will post all our episodes on there, any kind of photos or updates we have on there. We will also have possibly an Instagram, but not quite sure yet though.
We'll to be determined. We shall see.
Yes. We also have an email at travelingrenaissancefair6@gmail.com. If you have any question to get a hold of us.
Why 6?
I messed up creating the email. That's why.
Messed up 5 times? Or?
No. I think it was like, I had it just a Traveling Renaissance Fair, and then I had to delete it or something, because I think it was supposed to be like a business email, so I redid it. It's like, that's already taken. That was supposed to be gone. So it was 6, like, whatever. Yep.
Whatever. Yeah. Some other good news is we will probably have some merch available at the Ames Renaissance Fair.
We will have merch. We're just not quite sure what yet. We'll have stickers for sure.
Sure. And then we might have some cute little things that I'm not going to talk about in case we don't have them, so no one is sad that we don't.
Well, we could have, we have been in talks with Ricky here. He runs Second Gear Customs, which he does walking staffs, resin works, custom art pieces.
Yes.
You will find a lot of stuff at Red Paw Leather.
Red Paw Leather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or possibly maybe your own booth in certain fairs,
Yes.
such as the Denmark Iowa Renaissance Fair,
Yes.
and maybe Sleepy Hollow. We shall see.
But
Yes.
for sure, at Red Paw Leather, you'll find his amazing walking stats, which light up, and amazing resin works, which he's done a lot of. Like your resin work has gotten really good.
Oh yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, like I
This
usually
is-
do a couple of them.
But this is the custom staff that Ricky made for me for my character. He is the time traveling wizard.
Yeah.
It lights up, glows in the dark. It makes fun noises.
Yeah, it's
Don't
nice.
drop it.
Yeah.
And so, do you want to talk about that a little bit, Ricky?
Well, that stick right there came from New York.
New York.
It was a special order from New York, and yeah, it's one of the coolest sticks I've done. Definitely the most time I spent on it.
I think it's spent majority of the time in your workshop and
Yes.
rather than my house.
Yes, it's the most fanciest stick I've ever made. Definitely.
The picture did not do it justice when you sent me a picture of ideas. I want that one, not realizing it was over 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
I'm like, when Ricky brought it over, I believe it was at Sleepy Hollow, right?
Yeah, I had to get the forklift to get it.
Yeah. I see Ricky, I see the giant staff of it. Is that my staff? Oh, holy crap, it is huge.
Yeah.
Wizard
yeah.
has to have a tall staff, though.
Of course, especially these time traveling.
Alright, I got some cool ones coming out this year too. I got a Thor one that
Ooh,
lights
nice.
up nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so and I got a couple of custom orders that has Nightmare Before Christmas theme,
Ooh, nice.
and they're going down to Nashville as soon as I get them mailed down to them.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, so yeah, but the only way to get a hold of me from Second Gear right now is my Facebook. It's Second Gear Custom with a K. That's how custom it is.
That's
You know,
right. Even the letters are customized.
Yeah, even letters. But yeah, get a hold of me there, and you can look through some of the stuff I made. If you want a walking stick, it's almost hiking season.
Oh, it is.
And second is it spelled out SCC or is it?
It's
is it-
spelled
is it
out.
Spelled
Yeah,
out.
it's spelled
Okay.
out. But yeah, that's how you
Second
get a hold
Gear
of me.
Custom.
And right now, I am building a website, and so hopefully we'll be able to find my things on my website, and I can get them mailed out to you.
Yeah.
Yay.
So and then
we got this. We
Right.
got this. Make a website. Make a
because I'm
website.
planning on it, trying my best to get at least a couple, do a couple of shows. Have my own booth, but definitely Denmark. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Because if you guys haven't heard yet, it is one of the brand new fairs in Iowa, which with the Denmark.
It's the brand new
It's
fair.
the-
It's the brand new
There's
fair.
there's no other rent
Oh
fairs this
wait,
year.
no.
Ames Renaissance Fair.
No Ames. I'm excited about
So
Ames
with
too.
those two brand new fairs, that equals up to 8 total Ren fairs in Iowa,
Yeah,
which is insane.
that's pretty. Yeah.
So the Ames Renaissance Fair is the very first fair of the season for Iowa. And the Denmark, I believe, closes out this season. But for Denmark, it's denreniowa.com. Will have all the information, which one thing I was hoping to be able to talk to, but maybe later down the road we'll be able to talk to Chris or Anna or some of the people, the members of Guardian of the Black Forest.
But yeah, 'cause they're
They
gonna
are
be so
actually,
cool.
yes, they're building a permanent reenactment village on their land, which their land sits on 20 acres of property, sits on the Skunk River,
Yeah,
has 2 ponds.
It's beautiful.
it's beautiful.
It
It's
does
like
have
it's
mosquitoes, but
everywhere. Has
It is,
mosquitoes.
so far, this in Iowa, it is the first fair that is owned privately on a private land.
Yeah,
and we know the people.
Yes.
awesome people. Shenanigans.
Shenanigans, loud Italians. So some other possible merch ideas we are talking about. I am in talks with Ricky for some possible ideas, and also with Andrew Goodman, who owns Dwarven Workshop. I've been talking with him about certain things as well, and also with Brandon Strunk from Laser Cuts and Burns.
And me too.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Margot or Nora. She did the wonderful design of a new logo, and she's also working on new stickers to sell at the fair, which
Yes.
I do have one of them here with me.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
The first rendition. Okay, you
word.
need to do the
Yeah.
beauty vlogger. I
I'm
am
sick.
sick when I do look on the. They're based off Shakespearean insults.
Did you show about
that was the first. I've been remaking all of them, and stuff
Also,
like that.
she also makes these awesome coins.
There you
too.
go,
Yeah.
beauty blogger. Woo!
Yeah, the
Yeah.
vomit really just
And I
brings
will-
out that sticker.
Yeah,
That's right.
and I will be selling both of those. So come visit wherever I am.
So
So-
most of the fairs, at least in Iowa, you'll be blacksmithing.
Yeah,
At Sleepy Hollow, you'll be blacksmithing.
definitely Sleepy Hollow. That's actually the only fair where I really blacksmith. I also do some at Central Missouri, but it's a very small forge, and there's already 2 large dudes in there.
Yeah.
So all I can do is like sneak past them, trying not to get burnt. You know, I usually just like
One little
hang over
finger
the
in
side. Yeah, there you go.
I will be working with Craig and Katrina at the booth, so that's where probably if we don't have our own tent for the TRF podcast, we'll be there, have a little booth, little section of different things, question of the day, some interview segments as well.
Yeah, definitely. Which is nice because their booth is usually just jam packed, which I love. I love booths that you
They're-
have no space to do anything.
Gonna be a lot of new stuff, which I'm excited.
He needs to set up like a little lean-to out the side door at Sleepy Hollow and put his like massage table and everything out there.
Maybe
Maybe.
they are working on some new things. So.
All right, because they need more space.
Well, one year, I think it was during the spring, they took over the next door one because no one was there.
Ooh.
So it was nice, but it's
Kind
that
of
one
weird to
room.
walk out and then walk.
Well, that one
back
room
in.
was just for this massage,
Mm-hmm.
but it made it a little bit harder. So you couldn't really, if someone was doing a massage and someone was held in the store, it couldn't really have people wander up too much. But
Yeah.
they have a lot of cool stuff they sell: nautical items, armor, homemade soaps,
Pocket watches.
Epsom salts.
And twisty metal art. I still got.
All the trees?
The trees. Yeah.
Oh, the trees are amazing.
Yeah. One
She
of my
puts a-
favorites.
I have the one right back. No, Margot's in the way, but right behind us is a display of all the fun things, and one of the trees is there, along with our logo that Nate and Darcy Paxton made for us. Which you might have to have them make us a new one.
I know mine's just so cool. I
It
know.
is.
Outdid yourself.
Thank you. I just spent hours and hours on it. You know, not as much.
No,
No.
not like what I did for my amazing one.
Hey, you said you spent like an hour. 30
About
minutes,
half
something
hour,
like
30
that.
minutes.
There you go. Yeah, you know, it's good.
It was my first
it's
time
solid,
designing
it's
something.
decent. It's good.
It did
it's
its work.
clean. You have an overarching, like, good graphic like layout. It has,
Oh, pull up your new logo so we can.
oh yeah. My handy dandy notebook.
It's a composition notebook.
My
Digital.
composition. My digital composition notebook.
Huge.
I love things that look like other things.
But that
Nope.
is.
Use my. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
That is our brand new logo, so you kind of can see the difference between.
Oh, it looks good.
Well, yes.
Yeah, no, you can't really see it. Just trying to use my body as the
So
paw.
that would be one of the new things. Another idea, which I brought up to Nora, would be another sticker would be to, which this would be kind of a turkey tankers and table talk kind of.
Yeah, we're gonna having input from different people
Yeah.
around and stuff like that.
So an idea I had for a sticker would be just us two, one have a turkey leg, one have a tankard of ale, and both fighting over a pine cone on a stick.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
It's
We
an
might have to
idea.
simplify it. It's a good idea. I will run with it. I'll definitely run with it. But definitely, we will be having a microphone that is just a pine cone on a stick.
Mhm.
Because
Because it's your pine cone microphone we're talking into.
pine micro.
It's a pine cone microphone. Pine cone
Microphone.
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 Microphone cone.
Microphone code. Oh no!
The pone
Alright.
cone.
No, I don't know what that is, but I don't like it.
What does mean? We pwn some noobs. He's owned some people.
The
The-
cone, you bop them upside the head.
That'd be with Ricky's pine cone he brings over. He has
Yeah, the big one.
the microphone cone, and then the one he just bashed people.
Yeah,
with.
Here. Should we have just a small pine cone on a stick, or just a giant pine cone that we shove in people's faces?
Why not both?
That's a nice big pine cone, like this big that he got
And if you
from
put
Red
them in-
Paw.
They become aesthetics. Like you have a little sign that says "a large to show detail."
Yeah.
Wait, items in a mirror closer than they appear.
Yes, because we
Something
had.
like that.
Yes, totally.
Steel mirror tile.
Hmm. But what are the new things we have going on? Well,
I don't wait.
besides the 2 new fairs,
What is it? I don't remember.
well, just new things in general.
I was told by Ames, Eris from the Ames Renaissance Fair that there will be a shaming ceremony inspired by moi.
The people who, yes, who run the show.
What did I say?
You said names.
Um,
We can't say names.
oh, okay.
No. Remember we talked about this?
I don't remember.
Okay.
This at all.
Well,
just bleep out just the beep.
yes.
All right, good.
Yeah, I'll figure that out. Yes.
Sorry.
Hours of editing.
Wasted.
Cut.
I don't remember this.
But the people who run
The people who run,
Ames
yeah.
Fair
Yeah,
have
no.
a shaming ceremony.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of really cool things. I'm very excited for the first year. Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
Especially like I'm excited to see a fair in a college town and see like what kind of turnout that brings. It's-
Yeah, this would be held on the Haunted Forest grounds. If you guys are familiar with that.
Yeah.
But they're working. I think they have 2 stages right now. They're working on building some permanent structures. But
Ooh, really?
Wow.
I think so. Yeah. They have a lot of acts there, which let me pull it up so we guys can know what's going on.
Fly me to the moon.
So there's a lot of. We'll just go through since we're since we're talking about the fair. We'll give all the details for you guys so you know.
Yeah.
So officially, it is April 13th to the 14th. It's a Saturday, Sunday. So Saturday it goes from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday it goes from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Because you gotta work the next day.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is located at 1400 South 4th Street in Ames, Iowa.
Yes. The general weekend, if you buy your tickets beforehand, $20, but it will be $25 at the gate, and that will be your full weekend pass. You pay once and you can get in both days. But if you just appear Sunday, then you're basically paying double price.
Yes,
So you better come both.
and so we have actually a lot of vendors here. So we'll kind of read through them all. Some you may know, some you may not know. We have Freedom Ridge Trading Post, Nature's Oddities, Callie's Moving Pictures, Jewels, Arcelo Pottery and Crafts, Wiley Howard Arts and Prints,
Isn't it Lily?
Lily,
Is it Lily Howard?
Lily Howard Arts and Prints.
Yeah. Myers Magical Market, Paxton 3D, Prairie Bound, GBA Nomadic Snow.
Hmm,
Do they like snowbirds?
maybe.
I want to know what these are. Wandering Hearts, Teeny Treasures, Pink Curls and Dragons, Earth Creations, The Stitch Witch,
Hmm,
True Breath Reiki, and Apothecary.
ooh, nice.
That's a nice Reiki. There's gonna Craig is gonna get a run for his money if there's gonna be a Reiki master around
Wasted Madness, Katrina's Creations,
with a K. There's a lot of creations.
Pirate's Flair, Leave No Stone
I
Unturned,
like that.
Rachel's Bewitched Creations.
A lovely possible future.
Mm-hmm. They are a sponsor.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
We need to figure that shit out. Yeah.
Carrie Art, Red Witch Crochet Creations.
It's Tori's birthday today. Or no, yesterday. Happy birthday,
Her
Tori.
stuff's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Been seeing some of her
It's such
stuff on
beautiful
her.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So cute, especially the dragon shawls.
That's the best thing that she.
The best. Those are pretty
The
cool.
best with like the rainbow,
Yeah,
like,
rainbow like.
the spider web on the back. Ooh, yeah, no.
Orwin Workshop, which is amazing handmade wooden items for our good friend Andrew, which he's one of the things we talked about, be helping us out with some certain things.
Yeah.
We also have the Oregon Society, Heathen Incorporated, and
Last, but definitely not least.
the Traveling Renaissance Fair podcast.
Who are they?
I don't know.
know.
When they get here, we'll find out.
Uh,
And so we have quite a few shows, performers. Ricky, why don't you take her away?
Stupid human tricks.
Molotov,
Ravenscraft Music Guild.
Music
Ravens-
Guild.
music. Good.
Warwick Living History.
Nice.
Ooh.
band of Iron Lions.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, my favorite, Baldy Buccaneers.
The
Bobby
Bye.
Yes.
Captain Black.
Yes. Scorch and Cinder to incinerate NPCs. Ooh.
This incendiary.
I'm guessing there's gonna be
NPC.
fire involved.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But they'll also have games that are fair, such as foam sword fighting, archery, sand dig games, and a shaming ceremony session by Margot.
Where you
Re-
can pay to throw tomatoes at the chosen pick for the ceremony. Yep, that's right. I'm so
That is
excited
awesome.
for that. Oh, it's like I think it's an old school like Ren Fair thing where there used to be more shaming ceremonies and that kind of interactive in between like the performers and the patrons. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to see a little bit of a revival of that.
So the food they have
Okay.
available, they have Montana Mike's, Tacos Way,
So
the Mucky Duck Pub,
Cute.
Reese's Roadside Eats and Treats, the Squeaky Monkey, Old Time Kettle Corn,
I love kettle
and
corn.
Uncle Dave's Mini Donuts.
Uncle
Mm.
Dave. I don't
Get
know
some
Uncle
diabetes
Dave,
up in
but-
here.
Yeah, donuts would be good. My teeth will hurt. It'll be great.
Tacos.
Yeah, you know, when you think of the Ren Fair, you think,
It's
tacos.
Renaissance tacos. I mean, well, the
Those
fried
Ren Fair.
bread walking tacos from Sleepy Hollow is to
Okay,
die for.
oh yeah, the
Yeah.
fried bread. I can't. It's my heartburn. I already am drinking mead, so I'm like, I can either drink mead or eat the walking taco or die
Or die.
if I have both.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I die.
And
It's fine. It's okay.
so the other new fair, which we'll go with the other fairs too in Iowa. If you want to count the Nebraska one, the Elkhorn one is
The river stops.
no Elkhorn.
Elkhorn.
Do they consider that?
I don't know.
Well, good. In Iowa, we had the Renaissance Fair at Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
We have the Iowa Renaissance. One in Amana. What's it called?
Amana, the Iowa Renaissance Fair. That's the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the Midlands Renaissance Revel, Council Bluffs.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Greater Quad Cities Renaissance Fair and Credit Island, which is amazing.
Are we counting the Greenfield traveling?
Yes, the
routes,
Travelers Run Fair in Greenfield.
which
also-
is pretty small.
It's a new fair from last year.
Yeah.
How
The
big-
Fairfield Renaissance Fair, Ames Renaissance Fair, and the Denmark Renaissance Fair.
Yeah. And
Oh
then
yes.
Hudson's? No, we already did Hudson.
No, it's the one. Oh, Sioux City or Sioux Falls. The
Yeah, that one. That one.
River Songs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 9.
9. And then like there's like a couple on the border.
Yeah. Yeah, most of those fairs are Mike Amos's fairs, which he does one in Elkhorn, and
I still want to go out there. I haven't gotten out there yet.
I'm not sure what else one, but I think the one that closes out this season for Iowa is the Denmark Iowa Renaissance Fair, which you can find them at denreniowa.com.
Yes.
It's October 19th to 20th
And the Royal Rogues and Renegades.
from 10 to 6.
I'm trying to say, sorry, I got distracted.
You
by
were-
there's photos of our friends.
So, yes. Encounter history through fantasy. Scottish royalty attends the Highland Games when royal pirates land ashore.
Can the Guardians of the Black Forest save the king in time?
It's based on a true story.
Dun, dun.
Come one, come all, be a part of history.
Oh, I'm excited.
So this is where the Guardian of the Black Forest will be building a historic village.
Yeah, and we are looking for, or everyone is looking for volunteers. So if you're in the area and like to build things and make things and be part of a community,
It starts June through August. Contact them because it's a walled society using the timber on their land.
yeah,
It's
no,
amazing.
everything is going to be sourced from their land, all volunteer and societal labor, where they come together as a community. It makes them really cool. I hear there's going to be towers made out of those old like spool.
The cable spools.
Yeah,
that.
cable spools. Like
It's the tables, yeah.
but I hear tell there's going to be some towers
Ooh.
at the front gate made out of spools.
Oh.
So I'm
So it is a secluded private property, riverfront shopping, and shows. No city lights or sounds for a full immersion experience.
not like Fairfield, which is nice, but
It's right across from Wally World,
and like on a main drive
the main thoroughfare.
with the chain link fence in between.
So
Not very immersive. It was fun.
It was
but not
a
very
lot of
immersive.
fun. It's
I brought a lot of people in that didn't know about it, which was
Mhm.
nice.
So it's 2 days of interactive family fun as history lives through fantasy. Dappled shade along your riverfront shopping. Beware of pirates. Authentic Highland Games competition on one of 3 stages. 20 tents of living history and dozens of merchants.
Ooh.
Sunshine and shade rimming the open sky of the Highlands Field. 3 natural amphitheaters created by the bordering forested hills. Your belly full of hot food during local music and performances.
Yes, yeah, that sounds like a great time.
Hmm. And yes, behind the scenes opportunities. You're also looking to volunteer to build and paint props or add your own wild ideas.
Nice. I'll definitely be going down there and volunteer.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Too bad it's a couple hours away. Too bad it's a couple hours away.
almost 3 hours.
Almost 3 hours.
Yeah, it's about 3 hours.
Everything's about 3 hours.
But it's if you don't know where Denmark is, it is about a half hour. I think it'd be east of Burlington, Iowa.
It's in the southeast corner.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Pretty
all
close
I
to- I
know.
think it's pretty close to Keokuk.
You passed by the American Gothic house on the way if you're going from Des Moines,
That's right.
which is as an art person, I'm like, let's stop.
But yes, this fair is being put together by 2 really good people. They are vendors, and when they bought their new property, they wanted to have their own Renaissance fair, so it's really coming to life.
I wonder if Katrina will have a meet the chickens.
Well, the chickens will probably be just roaming around.
Yes, I want random chickens roaming around. I love it. It's they're so cute. And she loves them so much.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
there for children.
So it is a work in progress building website by denmaniowa.com.
I feel like there should be a sign that says if you hurt the chicken, you are banned from the fair for life.
No chicken herding.
No chicken hurting. I don't trust people.
They don't trust people.
I don't trust people. People are nice, but people can be scary.
Oh, I think I forgot to mention too, if I remember right, when we were talking with the creators of the Ames Renaissance Fair, they were going to have a story. I think the story would change every year.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the Ames one or if it was the Camelot Renaissance Fair that Logan and Corey are putting together.
Oh, cool. I don't remember.
But I believe
I remember they did that for TeslaCon, the
Oh, yeah.
steampunk convention I went to. They have a storyline and skits throughout the weekend and stuff like
I
that.
do need to go to TeslaCon. That
Oh,
looks like a fun
It
time.
was a lot of fun.
But it's just all these traveling to like Minnesota, Bristol, staying in the hotels. It weighs heavy on the pocketbook.
That's why you
Yes.
gotta be friends with people and let them sleep on your couch.
I like having a hotel room.
Yeah, I don't like having a hotel
I sleep in
room.
the truck in the bed.
I don't like having a hotel room.
I rough it.
I don't like hotels that much.
I enjoy it,
I don't know.
especially when they don't screw you over.
Well, yeah,
The shower part would be nice.
that's true.
The shower part is
That's when you
Yeah.
just know people that have the
Yeah.
shower. You just know people, and
But
then they have better toiletries. Because a lot of the hotels and motels don't even have shampoo.
some of the ones don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is weird.
It's gone downhill like the airlines. Oh my goodness, I'm so short, and my knees are hitting all the seats in front of me. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm 5'3" now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
You
grew.
grew.
Apparently.
You get a growth spurt.
Yeah, I had a growth spurt. I had like a nice half-inch growth spurt over the past few years. I'm
So,
like 5'3". Yeah.
You were on a quest, so one of our last couple episodes we did it remotely over Zoom for the first time, which was really interesting.
Oh, a quest. For me, yes.
Yes.
I was on a journey.
And you actually experienced something what Ricky Stotts does, glass blowing, which you saw some people doing some glass blowing there.
Oh, so I was able to go to Maui for 10 days, and I stayed with some friends to make it a little cheaper, but they had a glass blowing collective about 10 miles from their house, and I apparently went often enough that they thought I lived nearby, and I became friends with the glass blowing people, because you could, like, there's a mezzanine that you can stand on, and you can watch them glass blowing, and there's a whole gallery and everything, but I got to go back and talk with them in the back, and like see like all the different sections, like where they package and where they do their welding and everything, and talk about a couple projects, which was really cool. I got to meet the owner, and I apparently have a job opportunity if I move to Maui. They said submit your resume if you ever find yourself in the area. We do like to hire. So
It looked like a really
oh, it was so
well done process they were working on. Was it a whale they were working
oh
on?
yeah, they do quite a few whales, especially during the winter months. The Maui is the breeding ground for, or not the breeding ground, but it's the ground where whales take or go to give birth, since it's calmer waters, warmer waters. So there's at least 400 or something whales there right now,
Oh,
or something
wow.
like that. So they're a big icon in Maui, and so they make a bunch of whales and some octopi and a lot of beautiful vases, and it's all very large glass blowing where it takes multiple people. I think it was like like 5 or 6 people were working on those
Yep.
whales, and it
He has a couple of people like big furnaces, and the
oh
whale was
huge
probably
kilns.
like pretty
Not
good. I was like, it was good
two
size.
2 feet maybe,
The
depending on the
colors were really
whale.
nice
Yeah,
too.
yeah. They make full whales. They made. I was also watching. They were making a half whale, so it was going to be like arching out, like jumping out of a bowl that looks like a giant splash of water, and then they also sell like just whale tails, like looks like they're diving into like the
Oh,
table.
was that
But
the one that was this one guy was working on really just a tail?
yeah,
That was
yeah, that's what that
I
is.
first I thought it was a tail to be attached to the whale they're working.
No, they draw the tail out just with what when they're making the full whale. Everything is one piece for the full whale except for the dorsal or the fins,
Okay.
which they add on after. But it oh my god, I had desires when I was there to buy some glass, and oh my god, even just the whale tail is like 2,700,
Oh
and the
wow.
full whales are like 6 grand, something like that. Because like I was asking questions because they'll look up and they'll say what you're doing. So I asked a couple questions, and like the full whale that they were working on was probably at least 17 or 18 pounds of glass.
Ooh.
Holy cow.
And they were working on that, and I was watching it because they have like this giant wad of molten glass on like maybe a 5 or 6 foot long like metal tube, and I was like, how heavy is that? And the guy was talking about like, oh, it's like probably like at this point like 17 pounds, but every 6 inches over like the center point doubles the weight. So they're just holding it. So it's
Man.
probably like 60 pounds of just molten, molten hot. Yeah, it's interesting because there's so many people in the space. Luckily, it's like in an old like airplane hangar, so they do have a lot of floor space. But
Oh,
still, with
nice.
like 5 people milling about, it's really cool to see them just move out of the way, very fluid.
Yeah, it
They're
was
like, hey, I have molten hot stuff. I'm coming through. Like they got priority.
Yeah, right.
You can't really argue with that. So
So I got a question for you guys. Since it is coming up in the 2024 season of fairs, what is one thing you're looking forward to? Start with you, Ricky.
Just seeing everybody that I've become friends with and just get to know throughout the last couple of years I've been doing Ren Fair. It just I look there's certain artisans out there that I look forward to the new stuff that they're gonna bring in every year.
mhm.
Like I just look forward to all the new stuff coming in and
You see all the photos and
yeah.
like, holy cow.
They're on
Yeah.
Facebook. You're like, all right,
Yeah, you
it's
follow
gonna be there,
I
right?
follow out people on Facebook and like Packs in 3D, like they got a lot of cool stuff coming out and just I'm like shut up and take my money.
Right?
But yeah, just seeing people, seeing how they're doing, make sure,
Definitely. All of our friends are Ren Fair friends. So a lot of
Yeah.
them like travel in.
Yeah.
And so during the off months, you're like, where is everyone?
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
I'm like 500 miles that way.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, Red Falls should be coming back up, so my house will be full again.
Marley, here, Marley, my sandwich.
Come on.
I am
My
excited
sandwich.
to take this podcast to be its own thing at the Ames Renaissance Fair. To have its own booth dedicated to it. And
Start the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
no, we didn't lose power just tomorrow they walked across the camera.
Yeah, he's hunting my sandwich right now.
But I'm excited to be there to focus solely just on the podcast and talk with people and get it out there because I do want this something to be where everybody can enjoy it and go to bring people together more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially with creating the TikTok to have to the video aspect of it too, because yes, hearing the experience by just by hearing about it is awesome, but go to see it what it looks like,
Mm-hmm.
it adds a more depth to it.
Oh,
Pretty
yeah.
soon to be smell-o-vision as well.
Like I said, but
Yeah, it smells
and
like
Marley's
turkey
sneaky
leg.
breath.
It's just it's turkey leg,
Oh,
big glass of mead.
ooh, that sounds nice. Actually, a nice big glass of mead. I think the thing I'm looking forward to most this year is like I've always like I've kind of worked at Ren fairs off and on throughout my life, and like I just somehow ended up falling into the apprentice blacksmith position. But I've always been like tagging along or working under other people, so I'm really excited to have like my own products that I will be marketing that are mine, like my stickers and everything on top of like the tea potions I make. So I'm excited to like get more into like the vending side of things where I can have more excuses to go to Ren fairs, and it's not just for fun, it's for work, quote unquote. Whereas
Yeah.
I love the excuse to be like, well, actually, I gotta go.
You got work to
I
do.
got work to do. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
That, but also just seeing everyone. I've missed all the friends I've made throughout these past few years, and they always have their own lives and they go other places, and I'm like,
Right.
we're here. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Especially like 8 Ren fairs. No, 9 Ren
9
fairs.
Iowa Run fairs, which is
Oh my
insane.
god. I'm not gonna have any time to do anything.
There was an update they had for Sleepy Hollow. If you guys had seen that yet,
Mm. I don't. I don't.
I don't know.
It'll-
I don't pay attention to anything.
it pertained to more people who are camping.
Well, that's not
Um,
me because I'm a vendor technically.
Yeah, I'm too close to this. I just go home.
Oh yeah.
And so, yeah, it's posted yesterday. So they are working on the north portion of the grounds, currently under discussion with a parking lot and former camping area. And so they'll offer camping, but it'll be at the state fair camping grounds. It's to be 1 mile down the road,
What?
Yeah.
but they'll offer a free shuttle service there, though,
Okay.
which would be pretty nice.
Oh, but now I won't be able to just wander over. Oh no.
But yeah, the shuttle
I'll
also
have to consult with my Minnesota friends. Oh no.
the shuttle will also be available to campers who join us after hours on May 18th for the Cannonball.
Oh yeah.
Part like a pirate, and you will see safely return to your camp.
Oh, I'm making an outfit for that. I forgot I was making an outfit for that, but I'm making an outfit for that.
So this is
cool.
the new after party, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
it's not Ren Fair After Dark.
It's Saturday, May 18th for those 21 and over. Party like a pirate at the Cannonball.
Ooh.
So join your friends and favorite pirates for live music and drinks, hosted by the Royals, Rogues, and Renegades.
Yeah.
And a friend Renee. I'm very excited. Very excited.
Yeah.
Goodness.
But they've done a lot of updates to the ground so far, and they're going to be doing a lot more too, I believe.
Alright, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited because I heard some random rumor that like in the next few years they might shut it down because they weren't like prepared for like
the responsibility.
all the responsibilities. And I'm like, no, don't even say that. So I'm glad that they're putting so much effort into it because it makes me feel like it'll be around for a long time, which I really hope so. I think they noticed that how many people are excited.
I think Polk County put in about, I think it was $15 million into the whole Sleepy Hollow complex, not just
Okay, so that probably includes that fancy new like
the Snow Hill,
the
the
Snow
Ski
Hill,
Lodge.
the Euro. I was like the Euro Snow Hill. Like Europe
Yeah,
has
Euro.
them. Well, Europe has them, and they don't really have them around here. So
Oh, yeah.
I did go to there's a mini con. Was it last week or week before at the Stony Creek Inn one we went to last year?
Mhm.
That was a lot of fun. It's a mini Comic Con event. We also have some vendors that we've seen there, like Sarah from Terra Vici. She was at the Council Bluffs one.
was was King's Carvings there this
He
year?
was not there, no.
It was last year.
But I know if you ever want more shows, I know it's the Quad Con, which does a lot of the mall shows, which have one in the spring and fall for Merle Hay. It's another fun one. It also has, I think Vermont also is it Bohemian Rhapsody. It's like a Ren Fair in the mall.
I don't think it's Bohemian Rhapsody because that's a song, but there's a Bohemian Arts Fair.
Yeah,
Which last year had a live steel fighting,
which is put
which felt
together.
really weird because I've only seen it outside, so it was so much louder inside, and it felt weird because like that's like the mall near me, so and it's usually dead, so it's weird to see just people in full armor smashing at each other just in between two closed
And it's,
stores.
and I believe it's put together by is it EV Creations that
Yeah.
it's a little store.
Tabby and Chain of Beauty.
Yeah,
EV.
Chain of Beauty. So it's a little storefront which you have like I know Dwarven Workshop sell stuff there. I think Amanda might sell stuff there. Andrew,
Yeah, my stuff is there.
yeah, Jessica's stuff is there. Your stuff. So it's a lot of these smaller creators. They bring the stuff into the Chain of Beauty shop, and it's a lot of Ren Fair type stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah. Very cool store.
Yeah, I should get my stickers in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have authors like local book writers there. They have little parts for them too. So,
Oh, awesome.
yeah,
Ooh.
very cool place.
I love places like that where you can have the local arts community come together. And
Yeah.
just
Oh, yeah.
peruse.
Oh, and another thing I hadn't mentioned yet, but you talk about Bandit Iron Lions fighting in the mall. I think it was last year, or the year before. They started going out to different areas. They went to a hot air brewery out in Creston, Iowa. They had fighting in the streets. That was really fun.
I love that. I just want to see the looks of just random passerbyers being like, what's going on?
But it was a really hot day for them. Though.
Oh yeah, ooh, it was.
And they were on like the cobblestone streets, because they were kind of not really much traction on the shoes they wear, so they were sliding some of the time they were fighting.
That sounds fun.
They took one of the war hammers and they smashed I think it was a cantaloupe. That was fun, and they had tournaments there. And that's really because it's also as well as fighting, they also do educational type stuff. They talk about all the weapons they have, which is really fun. Mm-hmm.
Almost more than the fighting is just to learn about the history behind everything.
Yeah.
So every time you go to the fair, you learn something new, whether it's from a craft, how they make different things, or just how they lived.
Right. I learned about rum punch while I was away.
Rum punch.
Rum punch.
What is that?
It's a punch that they use like in order. Oh God, it was like a rum and lime drink, and then oh God, someone taught me this, and then I immediately forgot it. But basically, it uses milk. You put the milk within the rum, and then the lime curdles the milk, and which removes all like the impurities from the drink. And so when it curdles, it takes everything with it. So you strain it all out, and it looks like a clear liquid again, but it is shelf stable, even though it still has lactose and stuff in it.
Interesting.
And I forgot. It was over a week ago. My brain's starting to lose it, but it was really fascinating.
At the time, it was the most fascinating thing I've ever learned.
Yes, it was. At the time, it always is.
What fair are you looking forward to going to if you're able to go to it?
Well, I want to go to Bristol again, of course, but I'm really looking forward to going to the Denmark Iowa Run Fair for the first time. I've always really wanted to go to River
I think that's
west. So, Marley, that's my sandwich. My sandwich.
Yeah, I want to go to Bristol again. That was a lot of fun. It was if you guys haven't been to Bristol, it is a kind of a happy marriage between what Sleepy Hollow is and what the layout and the way it looks, and then with the bigness of Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. But I like it a lot better than Minnesota. It has less of like a state fair feel and
It's
more
less open because the Minnesota Fair is big open walkways.
Sunburned all the time.
And at Bristol, I mean, it's a little bit smaller roadways, but it feels more like a castle inside of a community side of a castle.
Mm-hmm.
They also
Plus,
have
that pond really helps.
the bridge, the bridge walkway
so
pond.
pretty. With turtles and lilies.
They also do they also have cannon firing too, which is really fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
That's a lot of fun.
And
Kind
also,
of like Central Missouri. Central Missouri also has cannon.
oh yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. They're kind of tucked out of the way, so you hear them and you're like, where are they?
yeah, I'm excited for the Denmark Run Fair and the Ames Run Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same. There's 2 new ones, especially Denmark. You know,
Because it's the scenery out there, and
yeah, it's really pretty out there.
And we know the people.
Yeah,
So it just feels like exclusive and cool.
Yeah.
Like we'll be able to go into like the back,
Yeah.
behind the scenes. We're gonna
VIP.
know, yeah, we're gonna know the stuff.
You know who
the
I am.
people. You know who I am.
one of one of the topics which brought up by Brian was Run Garb 101.
Oh yeah.
Talk about like how to shop for things or where you get stuff or
Mhm.
dressing up. So a lot of the clothing, the basic clothing I do is from Amazon. Some stuff it may not last long, but I found some things that are good quality, but just for like the pants or the shirt. But for a lot of the vendors, I'll go for like either it's bracers or little things done like maybe a pocket watch holder and things like that. I'll go through the vendors.
Yeah, see, like I go the other way. I don't go through Amazon really. I go through thrift stores.
Their stores is a good
Thrift stores, especially like if you start off at like the cheaper thrift stores like Goodwill and stuff, and just go to like the ladies section, get some blouses. I even found like corsets and stuff at the thrift store, stuff like that. And then if you go to more like antique malls, such as like the Brass Armadillo and other places like that, then you can find like statement pieces like a canteen or
Collectomania is a good spot too.
oh
I
yeah,
think
like
I think
cool
I saw-
walking stick.
I saw a
Some kind of
post
jacket.
for a Mini Hands thrift store, which there's 3 in the metro area. I think they had a post about some Ren Fair garbage.
Ooh, gotta go check that
But
out.
that post sometime last year. But Mini Hands thrift store is a fun place too.
Yeah, I also like getting scrubs from thrift stores.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah?
they're really comfy and good for doing art in. Yeah, scrubs. I highly recommend if you don't wear scrubs on a daily basis.
Scrubs
Two.
are awesome.
Yeah.
What about you, Ricky?
Hmm?
You're
Your
what?
run fair stuff, huh?
Well, when I first got started, I already had some cool pants from way back when, so I had that. But then I got a shirt from the Ren Fair, and like now that I got like more, a couple of stuff that I like to wear, I try to get it at the Ren Fair. Like the pants that I get, they're super comfortable, but they're probably not for men. But I don't care because they look
Oh, they
awesome.
look cool.
Yeah,
That doesn't
like
matter.
yeah, like so.
It doesn't have a gender.
Yeah, so I got those, and like I usually grab a shirt, and then yeah, it's just I try to go Ren Fair,
Yeah.
but like when I first got started, yeah, I went to like my kilt I got at Amazon. You know, just like certain things when I got started, like I did go on Amazon, but like I tried my best to shop, you know, when I'm at the Ren Fair.
Yeah, when I first started doing Amazon stuff, sometimes I do just kind of see what's out there. Like some of the shirts I bought from Amazon have been good, but I bought a kilt from Amazon and I wore it for one day and it ripped.
Yeah,
Then I bought, but it's like, so I mean, be kind of wary when shopping from Amazon. You find some good stuff, some not so good stuff, but definitely support your local business.
Oh, and always look at what the materials are made out of. Because
Yeah.
sometimes you'll order things off Amazon, you'll be like, yeah, this will be like a nice good cotton texture, and then it turns into like some really shitty plastic.
Yeah, it's like garbage bag material.
Mmm,
Yeah,
delicious.
there's some people I've seen at Ren Fair that like I saw at like Amazon, like, oh, that's really cool, but then I see it in person, and like, oh, it's like, yeah, the quality isn't there, you know. It's just
One of the things I bought, which I wore for a while, and I've seen other people buy it too, is it's a, I think it's a tunic, but it's a sleeveless. It's got like the faux leather parts here and down here, but it's like I can't remember, but it wasn't very expensive. I wore that for a little bit. It was kind of a start to it,
Mhm.
but seen some other people wear that, so it's a nice, good little starter piece.
Definitely.
But what is one thing you don't want to skimp money on?
shoes.
Yes.
Shoes.
Yeah.
You're especially if you're working it or even there, you're gonna be on your feet a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want some good quality shoes
Yeah.
with
And
traction.
there's not a lot of like sitting spots, or like there are sitting spots, but they're usually like in food areas or like at a show, and so I like to wander a lot. So like I usually like some of my favorite boots. Like if you don't want to spend an arm and a leg for like Ren Fair boots at the Ren Fair, I recommend going into thrift stores. Yeah, I found some really good. Like I think they were.
These are army boots, right? Or
Everybody surplus. I think they were yeah, like quite like I think they're parachuter boots. But they lace up real good. They have a good thick sole, and they're meant to be in for like 12, 14 hours.
Yeah.
And so And they fit the vibe enough, you know. A lot of people actually still go barefoot to some of the
Yeah.
smaller fairs, which I wish I could do. My ankles won't allow me because they're malformed and
I think
sad.
the two major shoe places, which mine are House, I think it's House of Andor and the Son of Sandler.
Hmm.
The two major ones,
And then Catskill
Catskill, yeah.
Catskill boots are also
They're a
they're
little
more
pricey, but I mean, the boots I've had, I
they'll last for years and years and
think I'm
years.
in
if you
year
take
4
care
of them. Paid around $200 for them, and I put some Dr. Scholl's insoles in them. And the good quality boot will last you forever. So
Yeah. So, like,
that's the main thing you don't want to skip money on. Which when my first shoes I bought were Amazon shoes,
Ooh.
like $20. They looked nice, but there was like no padding, no sole. It's like maybe a millimeter thick of sole. I could feel every rock walking.
Mhm.
It's like this sucks.
yeah, I first started wearing my motorcycle boots. And yeah,
There you go.
they're not really meant for walking around all day.
You're meant to be riding all day.
yeah, they're really supposed to be.
Yeah, like definitely shoes, and the only other thing I can think of is like to not skimp on is like a cool hat.
Yes,
Mm.
at least bring sunblock because it.
Sunblock. I usually like wear like a nice shawl or sun cover and I just drape it over me because if the sun touches me, I get angry because I know it will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But apart from that, I think the most important thing is a good attitude.
Yeah, just have fun.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if you're scared about coming by yourself, don't be scared. You'll make friends in no time.
Ah, definitely.
I think Ren Fair is like one of the few places I wouldn't mind going by myself and be comfortable. by
now
myself.
that you
Like,
know what it's about.
Yeah, that I know it's about. Yeah, like
It took
know,
you about 9-10 years to
it
come
took
into
about 3. Yeah, it took me forever to come in. Like, yeah, like about 9 years to actually go inside sleeping.
They're having fun.
Right.
It's gonna sit here.
I'm just gonna
Right.
say I don't wall one self
Yeah.
pity over here.
No, nothing will change if you do that.
No, it is. It can be a little intimidating, but it is a lot of fun. It is the most welcoming place I've found. They can just be yourself in.
Mhm.
And you don't have to dress up if you don't want to.
No,
You
I
know,
mean-
like it's a part of it. But if you first time coming, it'll give you a lot of ideas watching what other people are wearing, so you could like figure out what direction you want to go.
It's,
But
That's why I always recommend people going to like Goodwill or something, grabbing just a blousey tunic and some pants.
yeah,
So you have the vibe, but it's cheap. It's nothing that you like have to commit to, and then, but also going in a t-shirt is just as fine.
yeah. And
Yeah,
I wouldn't go like real super fancy if you're just getting into it. Like to see if you really want to do rent fairs before you really drop a lot of money on
Mhm.
something crazy.
that's why I started with Amazon stuff, just something kind of
Yeah,
simple.
yeah. Like I didn't want to
It's-
go right away. Yeah.
Because my first experience was at Sleepy Hollow. I remember going in just in plain clothes. I've talked about this before, but going in plain clothes and just seeing the interaction between the street performers and people dressed up, it was really fun.
Mhm.
Or what I like is more and more like just fantasy-esque and sci-fi is
Yes.
like seeping into the Ren Fair scene.
Yeah.
So you'll see like Boba Fett just wandering around up in Minnesota, or like a full decked out like historically accurate samurai.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or I've
Like
seen a lot of,
Batman.
or
I've seen
that.
there's some like My Little Pony cosplayers, and so like just it's your if it's
Yeah.
a niche and it's just something cool and you like to dress up, feel free to just wear that.
Yeah,
Whatever
people-
makes you
yeah.
feel cool. Like what I really want to see, I haven't seen it yet, but what I really want to see is like someone dressed up like from Breakfast at Tiffany's, the long evening dress and the pearls and like the long sleeve fancy evening gloves. I just feel like that classy
Victorian-
look,
Victorian look.
that kind of classy look would just work well at a Ren Fair. It has nothing to do with a Ren Fair at all, but
Well, your dress might be that way now.
it's
Think?
Ren Fair. No, it has a bustle and a corset. It's Ren Fair. It's
Which-
Ren Fair. It's definitely Ren Fair. It's very
Can't wait for you
pretty.
to.
Oh, I'm excited about it. I'm excited. That's gonna be my cannonball.
Because you got that at
outfit.
Bristol, right?
Yep, at Bristol, and it came in January. Took a couple months, and I still don't quite know how I'm gonna style it. We shall see.
Accessories.
Accessorize, yeah. No, I've been making belts for it. It'll be
Nice.
cool. I'm gonna make like a cute little something shouldery because it's a dress that it's a sleeveless dress, so it's like kind of like a tube top. So my shoulders just feel bare and exposed. like they'll burn.
The
So
Red Witch Creations might be able to cook something up for you.
yeah, a little keeplet, that would be really cute. I'm just making stuff right now,
Yeah.
making my own thing. Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I need to finish my sandwich.
So we're gonna throw the socials at you, and you might put them in the show notes too for descriptions. I'm terrible at descriptions, but the main website
What?
on the Patreon, like I read off a little description.
Yeah, no, you're good. You did good enough. It's just like you just repeated this sentence and this one's a run-on sentence. Apart from that, they were good. You have good
I
content.
don't know what I'm doing.
You did your best, you know?
But-
That's all you got. That's all you gotta do.
Our main website is the TRFpodcast.com, and we have a couple of videos through our TikTok, which is Traveling Run Fair Podcast. Then our Facebook is Traveling Renaissance Fair Podcast. And feel free to get a hold of us on there and let us know how we're doing.
Yeah, through a carrier pigeon.
Yes.
Yes, we are employing carrier pigeons through the Traveling Renaissance Fair podcast website. So you can't pet them, but Alright. Ooh, looks like there's gonna be a lot of drinking water at Denmark, Iowa.
Yeah,
Ooh.
6 totes. Each use the only ones for food grade net peroxide. They will be disguised. Not sure how yet. Ideas? Around the fair for hand washing, at porta potties, and drinking water in the various
Ghosts.
Put lights on the side.
Ooh, they'll be
food
cool.
lights.
Light them up.
Put like decals of just like an eel or something on the side, and then light it up from inside.
Yeah.
Watering holes.
Put dry ice in it. So
There you go.
Oh, a big witch's brew pot.
Yeah.
Oh, giant cauldron.
Yeah.
Giant
We're
cauldron.
gonna up with giant cauldrons. All right, we're gonna have to send Craig and Katrina.
I mean, I got a smoke machine if they don't want. But
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for attending our very first video. Thank you to our
Forgot.
Patreon members.
Yeah.
Patreon members, we have to 7 now, which one of them is Ricky. So thank you, Ricky.
Oh, you're welcome.
One of our
He
very
bought his
first
way onto the show.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Blind.
Would be part of the show just to give us money.
Yeah, right.
Yes, thank you to Ricky, Malcolm, James, Jesse, Justin, Ryan,
Secret still going? No.
Malcolm.
You said Malcolm.
Oh my goodness. I am going.
Hey, you remembered more than I did. There's also a lot of J's in there.
There's a lot of J's, yes.
I'm the best though. The best patron.
Maybe the best member.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, so Ryan, Justin. No, Nate.
Nate.
Oh yeah.
Nathaniel.
But thank you guys so much for making this all possible. And we will have merch for you and some possible fun things as well.
And more voices and more faces and
Videos to come soon. Videos will come a lot more when the fair season starts. So we'll see like videos of maybe the setup some places or even little snippets of interviews that might come. So
Montage.
montage.
I'm gonna put a lot of work on you guys.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
fair.
Yep. There you go. Good luck. You got
Yes.
this. You sign yourself up.
What have I done? I can't believe I've done this.
Frankie.
Crikey.
Well, thank you, fair travelers, for joining us once again on this absolute disaster.
Masterpiece.
This masterpiece of a podcast
And
where we
thank you,
definitely know what we're doing.
of course, and thank you to Ricky again for stopping by.
Anytime.
It's always a pleasure to having you around.
Yeah.
If
Like
you
he's
guys,
like trying to slowly slide out of the frame. Like,
if you guys are in the middle of the fire and want to be a part of the show, reach out. You can be in person or even over Zoom.
please, we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to see your beautiful faces.
Second gear custom.
Yeah, we'll see.
Dear Custom.
Just on Facebook.
Yeah,
It's on Facebook.
just on Facebook. Nowhere else.
I'll let
You would
know.
have a shot name, but it's not up yet.
Visit me on Instagram at No Rats Here.
No rats.
That's
No
all I
Rats
got,
Here.
right?
On Instagram. All right.
No snitches.
I'll do better. I'll do better. All right.
We will talk to you guys later. And thank you again for stopping by.
Bye.
And as always, safe journey back to your castle.
Ta-ta.